someone is watching us.
I know.
But it's so pretty. Oh, but things are very pretty over here. These eyes are on us again. You don't have to go to France or even Italy.
Thank you.
I hate people. We have to run! It was uphill. And we just had pizza. Not a good combination. And you can come to Romania and even in fact in Sibiu to enjoy those little pleasures. It's not gonna cost you that much.
Our host at our accommodation, she invited us to come to one of the castles, and we said yes.
It's more of a fortress.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But this is the first time we are gonna travel with a stranger.
Yeah. So they didn't need it anymore. Oh my god. So I don't know. She was so kind and apparently think that's gonna be her wedding venue. So she's just going there to take some photos and she just invited us to tag along. Our host told us that this is like 12th century old church and it's surrounded by like these fortress walls. But now this is like sort of a dating or a kissing spots for teens. She said like during the sunset they usually come here because this looks pretty. I can only imagine how beautiful this will be in the evening. And it's like you can see panoramic view of the town. Such a stunning spot. And I will link our accommodation in the description below because first, it's a good place. It's very close to the old town, and second, you get to meet our host because she is so lovely and it will help her a lot if you book the accommodation.
We are in the old town of Sibiu. A couple of days ago, we came from Brussels to Sibiu via train, and as soon as we put a foot in Sibiu, our face is like this. Really, I mean, the Saxons who were living here like centuries ago, they did a fantastic job building this town.
You see that? It's like these sort of roofs are all over the town. It's like these roofs are watching you or like looking at you as if you have done something wrong that you shouldn't have. So I'm looking at you. Basically, there are like a few stories behind it. And the best one I like is from the Saxon era. Apparently, Saxons established this town centuries ago, and they used to store like meat products in their attic. So just for the ventilation, they built this ventilation window all over the roof so that the sunlight won't go in, but they will have like proper air circulation in the attic. How smart they were.
It's like someone is spying on you. At the moment, there are like 5, 6, 10, there are like 12 eyes on us.
We are going up to the tower, and usually the front door is ajar, so you just have to climb up and then pay the fee, I think on the first floor. And inside of the tower, you will see all the paintings from all over the Romanian artists. You know, it's so ironic because we have only seen American movies and seasons. This reminds me so much of those, you know, cozy New York style penthouses. But it's so pretty. And you can see the whole town from all the different angles. Incredible. I think in Romania, this is our favorite place, eh babe?
Yeah.
We love this town so freaking much.
There are 4 windows in 4 directions. So you can see Sibiu from all 4 directions. And now we are at the small square, and there are plenty of shops, I would say, if you want to buy any souvenirs. Sibiu is, I guess, is not very famous in the international travelers community, I guess, because it's a Saturday and there are not many tourists. You will still see some local tourists who are coming from Bucharest, Brussels, you know, but not many international tourists.
The local calls this as a bridge of lies. Now there are a different version to the stories. One story that I love is basically if you lie on this bridge, it will collapse. So lovers used to bring their partners over here to make sure that they are being truthful. So ask me a question, or I'll ask you a question.
Yeah, let's do that. No, let's try it. Okay, so
Are we gonna lie together?
yes.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna say we have 1 million subscribers. Let's try. Well, it's not true.
But it's fun. It's fun to know these stories of these little towns because they all have like different versions of it. These eyes are on us again. I can't
They
get over
are
it.
everywhere, and it's sometimes it's kind of creepy.
But I love it. Like whenever I see it, it makes me smile. When you are growing up and you hear all these stories about these chic little European town, and you don't know when you will go there, right? And when we are going to these little towns and experiencing ourselves, it just makes me so happy. It's like all the fairy tales that you have read or heard about or listened to are coming true. Like, you know, when you read in these books and you watch it in the films, how poetic or beautiful they are, they actually are 10 times beautiful in reality. So it doesn't have to be that expensive. You don't have to go to France or even Italy to experience that. You can come to Romania and even in fact in Sibiu to enjoy those little pleasures. It's not gonna cost you that much.
We are getting hungry, so we're gonna find something to eat. All those restaurants on those big square and small square, they are way out of our budget, so we are not gonna go there. But we found a tiny pizza shop, pizza place, and we are going there and we'll see.
If it is in our budget or not. If it's not, then we'll go back home, cook something, eat and come back.
Yeah, it's
Perks of a budget traveling.
so we realize fine dine will not be an option for us in the Europe. I mean, now and then it's gonna be okay, like in what we did in Brussels, but not every time. So we got pizza, and pizza is always gonna be cheap.
And we are just in the middle of a road. They have made this sort of a square and we are going to have our lunch while all these eyes are watching us. This part of the city is known as lower part of the old town. So we are just walking on this beautiful alleyway. Obviously
There are brick walls on one side
Yeah.
of the lower part of the city, and as soon as we're gonna climb those stairs, we will be on that big square
Yeah.
that we were in the morning.
and that is on the upper part of the old town. This town has something going on pretty much every day, or at least that's what we have seen. When the day we came, they had Romeo and Juliet ballet dancing, and it was completely free. And it looks like they have got some kind of festival coming up as well. So it looks like it's a very cultural hub for everything in Romania. This is 14th century Saint Mary Church, and it's pretty different because we haven't seen. Oops, someone was upset. Anyway, we haven't seen any church with these sort of roofs that is very colorful, and it's like basically it's like a texture, some kind of on like tiles sort of texture on the roof. It's very pretty and colorful.
And if they allow us, we can go up to the top of the tower as well. So we'll see.
This is kind of an instrument, I don't remember the name of it, and apparently every Wednesday they play it as well. So we are gonna miss it here as well. Anyway, we have been to quite a few churches now, and this, like the ceiling, looks more of like a cathedral that we've been to, right, in Hanoi. but I don't think it's a cathedral. So because there are these paintings or like this sort of sculpture on the wall, so we actually don't know. If you know that and if you have good knowledge about it, please let us know in the comment.
Going to another tower to see Sibiu. One more time. It's a bit scary. They made this stair. I mean, if something happened to this stair, there's gonna be like 200-300 feet fall. So in Sibiu, every half an hour, you will hear the clock chiming, and so we suspect that there must be a big bell, out there somewhere. And I think we found one. We are not sure if this is the one, but these are pretty big. In that other tower, that I can see it from here, we had 4 windows. But in here, we have 4 balconies on 4 directions.
The more we are walking on these streets, the more we realize that if Europe is on your bucket list, this is very achievable. So in tomorrow's video, so today we are covering like what you can see and stuff, right? But tomorrow we are gonna show you how you can spend $15 in Romania and what you can get. So you can plan your trip accordingly and you can see if that fits in your budget. Piata Mica. This is where you will see St. Mary Church on one hand, and on the other hand you will see all the colorful buildings.
In short, this is a small square.
No, small scale is different.
Oh my god. There were like 5-6 helicopters, fighter helicopters, just flying over Sibiu.
Are we under attack or what?
Ami got a chewing gum on his shoes.
I hate people. Like when I came here, someone had left their freaking chewing gum on the floor and my bag got it and I had to cut that part off. It's so freaking annoying. I'm so annoyed right now. And then now someone on that freaking tower chewing his mouth freaking away, and now my shoes has got it. Like, how can you be this irresponsible, man? Seriously, don't throw your disgusting thing out in the open. We have got bins. Why can't you just be civilized?
As you can see, Ami is very angry.